Welcome to Orange County Power Players, where we spotlight the personal, professional, and financial success stories of OC's top leaders. Here's your host, Danny Flores.
Welcome back to OC Power Players, where I interview some of the most successful people in Orange County. I'm Danny Flores, your host, and today's honored guest is Tammy Cooper, zooming in from Irvine. Tammy brings a diverse perspective to the boardroom, combining deep financial expertise, strategy, and governance to deliver thoughtful questions and insights that help drive informed decisions. Having worked across a variety of industries, she is able to draw upon a wide range of experiences, which enables her to collaborate effectively and engage with fellow board members and senior management and influence when necessary. She is known by her colleagues as an influential agent for positive change and leads with confidence by approaching even the most difficult and complex challenges with unflagging perseverance and commitment to success. Her career is a testament to these traits. She is a current senior management leader, CEO, CFO, responsible for the oversight of the corporation, including the strategic planning, finance, audit, and HR functions of her technology company. She is presiding over an unprecedented growth period for the corporation, leading it through an expensive 20-year period from 20 employees, 25 million startup to its current 300 employee operation, pushing the $1 billion mark with an established tier one client base of multi-billion-dollar clients and more than 10 offices nationwide. Welcome, Tammy. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Looking forward to being part of this.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into, to what you do now, the position that you do. It's amazing.
Yes, I am from Cleveland, Ohio. I moved out to Irvine about 21 years ago. I got a job at Technologent, which was a startup at that time. They started up in 2002. I came out here in 2004. And I was hired that time to be the controller of our company as well as the VP of HR. I have an accounting degree, so I had skills in both areas. I came from the steel industry in Cleveland. I'd worked at the steel industry for 17 years and then moved out to California. Over the course of my time here at Technologent, I deal with insurance companies, banks, audits, you name it. And there was no one higher than me to speak to. There was no CFO. They always look for the CFO. So in January of 2020, my boss, the owner of our company, Tom Galloway, had the faith in me to grant me a dual role. I'm CEO and CFO of Technologent. We are a women-owned company located here in Irvine, California, with offices all around the United States.
Wow, but see, the impressive part also in what you've done is you've grown the company from $25 million startup to a $1 billion currently, from 20 employees to 300 employees. So what do you have to go through? Because it's not just getting all the business, you have the internal growth that you have to build the procedures, processes, and how to get things done, and how to keep everything under control and everybody working efficiently. How did you do that? And how did you create that?
So when I came here, there was one girl in accounting who worked for me. Myself, I ran the HR department. The company had about 25 people here already when I came. And I had to put policies and procedures in place. Now I have a full-blown HR department with an HR manager. I have benefits, I have payroll, and I have about a 25-person accounting staff that works under my head accountant. She is my controller now. And we had to, now we have accounts receivable, accounts payable, collections, cash applications. We have Concur. So we have all kinds of things. I have analysis. I have both financial analysis and I have business analysts. So I have a bunch of people doing a bunch of functions. As we have grown up, we have added to our team. We don't hire to hire. We hire for strategic positions to enable us to be able to be competitive in the marketplace.
And how hard is it to find people for those strategic positions?
It is very difficult. I remember going into, I think it was 22. I needed to find an international accountant because we deal internationally. I needed to find someone that had was able to speak Spanish because we do a lot of work in Mexico. And
Mhm.
I can't tell you, I went to 12 different agencies, and by the 12th agencies actually had somebody, and he is still with us today. So it is very difficult. You have to find the right sales focused leaders that have a book of business. We sell to the very large Fortune 500 companies. We don't sell to the little guys. So, we have to have a team under us that's capable of just moving forward and helping us achieve the next level.
So do you think going to an agency is the best way to find the quality person that fits that seat that you're looking for?
So we have an internal recruiting staff here. We have about 4 or 5 people that do internal recruiting for our company. They couldn't find anybody. They couldn't find anyone with the capability. We had all kinds of people presented to us. Do we have a child care in our office? No, we don't, because a woman wanted to bring all her children into work.
Mhm.
We are back in the office. We are not we do have a hybrid sales force, but our back office is in full time in Irvine. So we needed someone that can come in the office full time and be part. We collaborate a lot. We learn new. Right now, we're learning Tableau, the new languages out of the university. We're very close with UCI, the big college here on the campus here. And we partner with them and have recruited 3 different of their top candidates and brought them aboard Technologent.
Wow, that's impressive and how you've been able to do that. Now, because your internal staff wasn't able to hire and struggled with hiring, that's when you went to outside agencies to be able to find the correct
That is
person.
correct. Yeah, we had to turn to outside agencies. The person who was doing international for us, she decided to help her church. Her church, their accounting person left, and she felt a calling to go and help them. So it put us in a lurch, and we
Mhm.
needed to find just the right person that can start immediately, and we did.
Mhm. And then for all the other positions, you see you also mentioned somebody like I would assume somebody in sales. You want somebody that has a book of business already that can just hit the ground running with you guys and bring in new customers. Is that how that
So,
works?
yeah, one of the things that we're very good at is, we have a lot of different internship positions. I think I have 25 interns this summer, working from marketing to engineering to any of our back offices. The one thing we're not good at is hiring and training salespeople. Usually, the salespeople come with certifications from the OEM, the manufacturer, to sell that product. So it's not easy. We've had people that used to sell shoes and said, "Hey, I love to be in sales. I love to sell IT." We're just not capable of training experienced salespeople. We are, they have to be certified. So because of that, we really look for salespeople that are very, very well established.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. It makes it easier for you guys getting them in there and getting the ball rolling right out of the gate to be able to do
Correct.
that. Now, what are your plans as far as growth is concerned? Do you plan on staying on the same trajectory to continue to grow the business above and beyond where that it's doing now?
So we are partnering. We're going to be partnering with a Japanese company out of Japan, and we're going to go grow strategically through them with them. They are not currently in the United States, and they want to enrich the Japanese market, such as Toyota and a few of the larger companies. They buy currently direct from the manufacturer.
Mhm.
This company is from Japan and is the largest IT reseller in Japan. So they don't have a US presence. So we are going to be their US presence to grow the Japanese market in the US through them.
Mhm. So what is the exact product that you guys provide?
So we are very diversified. We do data centers. We do hardware, software, professional services, maintenance contracts, cybersecurity. AI is a current buzzword. We have a whole AI staff. Our AI people went out and did training a couple years ago. They saw this coming on the forefront, so they have learned and they trained other companies in AI and to take them to the next level. So we do it all, anywhere from doing an implementation, putting something in a data center, to installing, to training, to making sure it's cyber secure, and having it talk to other of their data centers so that they can make sure the connectivity is there.
Wow, that means you guys are constantly learning. All your engineers are constantly learning because of all the new software and hardware that comes up.
They're learning to
fast,
all,
right?
we don't have a particularly brand favorite. We sell, Dell, Cisco, HP, IBM, Oracle, all the big ones, is on our repertoire that we sell. So yes, they're learning the latest and greatest. We have Nutanix. We have specialties within our own area and some software that we have developed internally to help a customer's transition go to the next level.
Wow. Now you also sit on different boards you mentioned. How is that? How did you get into that? And how does that help you or help them, being involved?
So I became involved with two big boards. I'm on the American Red Cross, and I'm became very involved with them. And what I do, I host blood drives at my work. So I have all my people have gotten CPR certified at our corporate office. We had their CPR people come here and train our people. One of our girls actually was at a mall and had to use the CPR training. So she was very happy, and she became a Red Cross case of, see, this is why it works. So I'm very involved with the American Red Cross. I'm on their board. I've also joined the board of Big Brothers Big Sisters. I think it's important to have a big brother, big sister of someone who is maybe a single parent and needs to have a different perspective. And I'm also trying to help them. At Technologent, I have started a mentorship program. I've started my own mentorship program where we have over 70 people, mentors and mentees that we have matched up within our company. I never want to hear an employee say, I work 9 to 5 job, I go home, I don't know what our company does. So we have matched people up. So we have a vision and our employees have a pathway for growth. I think it's very important. I want our employees to know that we are invested in them as much as they're invested in us, and we want them to grow within our company. So our mentorship program has really taken off, and we have made matches. We give them the first 3 exercises for the first 3 meetings. It's been going on for 2 years right now, and they still meet. They run things by their mentor. If the mentor can't help them, they put them in contact with maybe someone who can help them. So it's worked out very, very nice for our company.
Yeah, I think knowing and creating the culture where employees know that they're just not a number, that there's opportunity for growth for them, kind of entices them to want to grow, get them involved aside from doing the current tasks that they're doing. And I would imagine that your turnover is probably very low as well.
We have very low turnover. Our employees like to stay. We have people who are here since the beginning. We have many of them who are here 18 plus years. They've given us their all over the years. We as a company, we don't take anything for granted. We have such a culture that's second to none. We took 90% of our people to Hawaii for a national sales meeting this past February. We brought them to Hawaii. We bring them to Vegas or wherever our national sales meeting is. We have get-togethers. We have lunch and learns. We have what we call our Women of Tech, Women of Technologent. They have quarterly get-togethers. So we try to get our employees to keep them involved and get them acclimated within the company to show them they're not just a number. They mean the world to us.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing, and that's great for the employees because you get so much more out of you. It's not just the job; it's your work and your dedication to it in trying to be able to grow. No, that's amazing. That's amazing what you guys are doing. Now, as we get ready to wrap up our interview, what does the next 6 to 12 months look like for you guys? What's in the works?
Well, what we're doing is working with our Japanese partners, and we are going to grow the company. We are, the first part of the year kind of slow, not as busy as it has been. We have a lot of things in the pipeline and upside that we anticipate. So we're looking to grow our company both organically and with their help on the Japanese market. We have been very, very busy here getting everything ironed out. So we anticipate we have different parts of the year. We just went through our audit. It ended in April, getting ready to put some RFPs out for benefits, looking for benefits, maybe new benefit direction, looking for that, looking for maybe new insurance. So we are always doing the best that we can to provide the best benefits for our employees. And so, we want to be their employer of choice.
No, that is great. That is great. And so thank you so much for sharing these great insights in how what it takes to get a company to grow, to keep the company healthy, keep the employees happy. Now, if somebody who's listening to us would want to get a hold of you, where can they get a hold of you at?
I'm on LinkedIn. You can get a hold of me on LinkedIn. And Tammy Cooper on LinkedIn. I'm also I'm at Technologent. They feel free to send me an email, contact me via that way. I'm out on all the social medias. I'm out there. And I wanted to make sure to say to you that Technologent has won numerous. We won the Best Leadership Award from Octane. We won the ACG Award, Best Culture. So we're being noticed out there in Orange County and the surrounding areas for what we do and what we've built.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Yes, and that way, anybody who's listening can contact Tammy if they want to, maybe they can contribute, they can get a job, anything, right? They can
Correct.
Get a hold of you. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tammy, for coming on. And to our audience, please go to ocpowerplayers.com and follow us on your favorite channel. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to Orange County Power Players. Want to share your success story? Apply to be a guest at ocpowerplayers.com/guest.